fellow slivers from the multiverse. Welcome to your trustworthy hive for all things Magic the Gathering. Pauper is one of my most beloved formats. It just feels like magic, you know? It's hard to explain. So today I wanted to talk about the cards I think have the best shot at seeing play on Pauper. They are not in any particular order except for the last one, which I actually believe is the best of the bunch. Anyway, let us begin. Okay, the first card barely made the list. It is no Jace, it is no foil or Gush, I know that, but it's at least an interesting inclusion for blue-black decks that play Delver of Secrets and Gormak Angler. I don't see the deck playing 4 copies of these because more often than not, it will be stuck in your hand as a dead card. But since it is the closest thing to a Pauper version of Remand that we have gotten so far, 1 or 2 copies are most definitely worth trying. Remember when cards that were 1 point of power or toughness higher than a 1/1 were rares? They didn't even have other abilities. This Scorpion has an ability that goes very well with the existing mono-black decks on the format. Scorpion into Witches, into Crypt Rats, into Black Rose, into Gary? Yes, please. This card is another excellent new tool for mono-green Stompy decks that already play stuff like Rancor. It can be removal, direct damage, and the combat trick all in one. Maybe Ikoria will be the set that finally pushes mono-green Stompy decks to the frontline. Okay, so Exuma and Grizzly Salvage decks are already a thing in Pauper. Not like the most competitive of things, but they are a thing nonetheless. This card just by itself has a pretty good rate. I mean, it's a 3/3 with trample for 3 mana. However, its enters the battlefield ability helps the main strategy of the decks I just mentioned. That's some good value right there. The good old Alchemist is already a staple on burn decks. This Gremlin costs 1 less, it untaps with any non-creature spell, and it can actually attack if for some reason you need it to. Red deck wins is not just a catchy phrase, you know? And Blister Speed Gremlin is here to remind us just that. And last but not least, the card I think is the best addition to Pauper from Ikoria. This adorable Brushwagg would have been at least an uncommon in the old days of Magic. It has trample, it's mana efficient, it's a mana sink. Play it on a deck that already plays cards like Rancor and other pump spells, and you get something really interesting. Mono-green Stompy is usually a tier 2, maybe sometimes tier 1.5 deck on most formats. Pauper is no different. It's not on the level of Born or Tron, but it's a fun deck, and it's got some muscle. And now, it has some Brushwagg muscle. And that's it for today, my fellow slivers. Please let me know in the comments if you agree with my picks for best Pauper cards from Ikoria. If you like this video, please leave your thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and share our content with other slivers. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time.